The wish experience provides the child and the family so much more than just that single moment in time. When the opportunity of having their wish granted is presented to a child, it fills that child with anticipation, hope, and excitement for their wish. We hear time and again from the families that the process of identifying what the wish is, to counting down the days, and then finally when their wish day is here, that process brings families together and closer as a family unit.
They're very close in age. Brittany and Blake are 20 months apart, and so they were always close.
As much as they're different, you know, in a lot of ways, they're so similar in a lot of ways, and they had each other's back.
I was born with congenital heart disease, so it was kind of normal to me growing up that I was different from other people. All I could think about was my wish. I remember being in school and I would just ask people randomly, like, so, if you had a wish, what would you do? I'm just curious.
The biggest problem for us is because Blake wasn't even on our radar. Brittany was always the focus of concern. You know, every day I woke up, every single day I woke up, she was on my mind regarding her heart. The day he was diagnosed, he looked at me in the eye when I was trying so hard to hold it back, and he said, "Don't do this." He said, "You told me to be positive, and you know, I got this, Dad." And he kept that right into the last week. I
canceled my wish because I was going to wait for him. I watched my brother be really strong and have to go through, I feel like, even more than I did. I feel like a wimp talking about what I had to go through after seeing what he went through.
And I truly believe in my heart that having that to look forward to gave him more time, because he went to heaven 3 weeks after his Make-A-Wish trip.
The one picture I remember of Blake, he's in the pool and he's holding his sister, and the smile on his face, I'll never forget that.
When it was the last week that Blake was in the hospital and the doctor said to him, "You know that the cancer is won, Blake." And he said, "I know, but I never was going to give up hope."
I always said Blake was a good boy, a good young man, and I said that, you know, he was on his way to being a good man.
Blake is my best friend and my hero. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, and I know it's something that I would never be able to do on my own, probably. So it was like the opportunity of a lifetime to be able to go.
Aloha, Make-A-Wish.
The best part for me was to see Brittany have the time of her life, and the horseback riding on the beach was her dream forever, and to see her be able to do that was priceless.
And we got to go on a helicopter ride, horseback riding on the beach, which was my favorite. Zip lining.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Make-A-Wish.
They will just forget everything bad that's happened before and that was left at home, and it was just paradise.
You know, these children have to go through really terrible, terrible things. They have to go through chemotherapy and surgeries and radiation, and oftentimes they're living in the hospital. And you know, to us, Make-A-Wish is a goal and something that they can look forward to, and something that they can really enjoy, and that can make them feel like a normal kid or a normal young adult again.
The power of a wish is something that impacts a child. To me, for both of my children, it impacted their spirit and gave them something to so look forward to, other than, and take their mind off of what they were both going through.
This organization's able to give something that's just It's not just a trip to Disney, it's not just a trip to Hawaii, it's a gift of hope for the future and the gift of happiness. It's so much more than just a trip. It's making your wish come true.
I swear I live